Hello everyone, good morning. Just turning some lights off, it's a bit glary, there we go. Just going to find myself on my laptop. Just refreshing my page to find myself. It's 11 o'clock, I thought I'd jump in again and do another quick live crafting session. So if anyone's around, jump in, say hi. Here I am. I found myself. And there we go, I can see comments now. So good morning, Karen. Nice to have you here. And Margaret, good morning. How are we all today? I'm not going to comment on the weather today. I do it every single time. I'm a little bit over it because, like, you know, it's always the same up here. So I just wanted to pop in and do a quick little crafting session. I don't have a card. I'm good, Margaret. How are you? I haven't actually made a card to copy, but I'm going to copy something from the catalogue. So it looks pretty easy to do, and I'm hoping that we can do it. Well, I can do it pretty easy just by copying the catalogue. So I'm using the, oops, sorry, that was loud. I'm not doing, I can't talk again today. Hello, Anne, nice to have you here. I can't talk again today. Oh my God, maybe I should do these in the afternoon once my brain's woken up. Hey, Marwin, how are you? Nice to see you here, darling. Hope you're well and not too cold in that cold place that's Sydney. Beautiful and sunny here in Brisbane. Alright, I'm using the Rooted in Nature stamp set. Lots of beautiful trees and the dies that go with it, the framelits dies. Alright, and I'm actually going to copy a card that's on the front cover of the catalogue. So let me see if I can get this up so you can see it. Now it's probably back to front, sorry about that. So this little card here on the front of the catalogue, I'm going to copy that or case that and see how it turns out. Alright, so I have nothing planned, it's just I have an idea, so let's see how we go, hey? Alright, so I'm going to turn everyone around so that I can start making this card, and then I've got one colour chosen to do it in because that card's a what we call a monochrome card. It's all the one colour. So I've chosen Bermuda Bay to do my one in, but I want you guys to think about another couple of colours I can use. So I'll make, after the first one, I'll make a couple more in the colours that you choose. So just pop a comment in as to what your colours are that you want me to use. If you don't know what all our colour range is, then go to bit.ly/shopwithnorelle, and then on the side, on the left hand side, it has the colours. It says shop by colour or something. Just go in there and choose a colour or something. Purple, Marwin. Okay, beautiful. Let's be pick. Oh, hang on. Take the glasses off so I can see. I shall pick a purple for you. Let's do gorgeous grape. Alright, so that's the colour I've picked. Marwan said purple, so that's one colour we'll do. And then Margaret, green. Rightio. Let's do Granny Apple green. Is that a good green? I like that green. It's nice and bright. Rightio. So I'm going to turn you guys around and get started on this card. Alright, so bear with me. Alright, now can you see everything? Alright, I've tightened you up so you should be right to see everything now. Turn my lights on. Now, if I stamp off camera, please let me know. Hi, Narelle Easton. Nice to have you here. Yes, I love bright colours, so those ones that people have picked are perfect. Right, so the card is this little one here, and I'm going to keep that there as reference. So I'm hoping that you can see that. So I think it's a little 4x4 card, which is what I have here, 4x4. Now looking really closely at this card, they seem to have embossed the background with a embossing folder I don't have. It's like a really light texture, but I don't have that one. So I'm just going to leave mine blank. First step we're going to do is stamp these leaves. So this one and this one, which from the stamp set, so there's lots of stamps in there to choose from. They've used this one and this one, stamp them and then cut them out on the Big Shot. So let's do that. So I have some white cardstock here. I'll just move the framelits out of the way for a minute, and the ribbon. Okay, so I've used 2 of each of these. One looks darker than the other, so I might do one as a full stamp, full strength, and then try the next one as a stamped off, so it's a bit paler. We'll see what that looks like on the finished product, hey? And then they've got the leaves at the back again. This one looks darker than that one, so let's try that again. Hi Deborah, nice to have you here. Yes, I love the trees. Now I haven't used this stamp set before, so I'm not sure how much of the stamp is going to get inked, and I have a feeling that it's meant to be like a shaded type of thing that all my ink pad needs re-inking. So there's one fully inked, and then we'll get another sheet and we'll do one again without re-inking, and that's what we call stamped off. So that's all our stamping. No, it's not. We need to do the sentiment. That's our leaves stamped. I've got a couple of strips here for the sentiment. You are, does that say you are wonderful? So I'm just going to stamp that on this strip while I've got the ink pad open. Now with all my sentiments, I like to stamp them. Hi Rails, nice to have you here. Alright, I like to stamp them on my scrap paper first, so you can see all my stamping I've done before. So first of all I go, okay, I'm going to have the block straight. And does my sentiment come out straight? No, it comes out a little bit lower on that side. So this is where I get a little bit inky, and I just readjust the stamp. Okay, stamp it again, and then we'll hopefully get it a bit more straighter. Yep, good enough. So now I will attempt to get it straight on my white piece here, fingers crossed. Yay, that'll do. Alright, so all our stamping is done. Now I'm going to bring the Big Shot in. Sorry, just moving anything out of the way. Move that aside. Alright, bring my Big Shot in. Match the framelits for these pieces. See, my plates are very well loved. Hi Ray, nice to have you here. Hi Alia. See, very well loved plates. But anyway. Alright, now these are all the framelits, dies that go with this stamp set. I haven't used these yet, as you can tell. They're all still beautifully stuck to the backing paper. Mine never end up staying like this. Right, so you've got this one to cut out the 3 leaves together, and they're really well stuck in there, and I think this is the other one we need. Right. I'm not going to dig out my magnetic plate, which will hold these dies in place. It's at the bottom of my trolley, and I'm too lazy to get it out. So we're just going to line these up and then use some old washi tape to hold them in place. Okay, hopefully my fat head's not in the way. And I'm hoping that's lined up properly because I'm not right over the top, so I can't see. So I don't want you to see all my beautiful silver highlights in my hair. Okay, and hopefully that one's lined up too. Alright, now let's run that through. Now my Big Shot, I have the normal platform, then the thin die adapter, and then the 2 acrylic plates. So it's your standard sandwich for die cutting. And there's one leaf, which I'll just sit there. Get this washi off because I can reuse that. There's another one there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my plates back because I know this side I'm in camera, so I'll just, if you're not familiar with the Big Shot, you can wind it either way through. Doesn't really matter which side, they're all the same. But just so that this is on camera and you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep it on this one side. Okay, that one. So how is everyone today? Everyone having a wonderful day? Has anyone managed to do any crafting in their day yet? This is my first bit of crafting. Should never go a day without doing any crafting. Because crafting keeps us sane. Well, it does me anyway. Okay, and just these ones. So you can use the one bit of washi over and over and over again with this. Okay, that's the die cutting for this card done. Alright, so if you're watching me live, if you are an Australian resident and not a demonstrator, if you like this video, comment or share it, you'll go into the draw to win a cool prize. So I'm just going to put these framelits back in their pack before I lose them. No, that one went there. I don't know. By the time I finish with these framelits, they won't stick at all and there'll be a big jumbled mess down the bottom of the packet. Alright, so back to the card. We have some ribbon underneath that sentiment. So I don't have any Bermuda Bay current ribbon. So I'm just going to use this one, which is our burlap ribbon. And I'm just going to put a strip across there. So we'll just angle the ends. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some tape. Sorry, I should have got out already. I do have some Stampin' Up! Tear and tape somewhere, but since I've moved, I actually haven't been able to find it, so it's probably in one of the boxes that I haven't unpacked yet. Alright, so I'm just going to put the tape down straight onto the front of the card, stick the ribbon to it. Okay, and now we're going to stick our leaves on. So they have the light one at the top, and then the dark one at the bottom, and the light one. Now we're just going to put our sentiment strip across the top to make sure we are happy with our placement. And my ribbon's crooked. No one told me my ribbon was crooked. Hello Nicole, nice to have you here. I hope you're doing okay in hospital and watching this video is not stressing you out, because you need to stay relaxed, don't you, apparently? So I hope your test goes well and they don't find anything serious. Alright, so just going to put, that looks pretty good, I like that. And then they have used our metal leaves, which are leaves trinkets they're called. They come in silver and, what's this colour? Bronze? Copper. So what's going to go best on there? Copper or silver? I'm just going to have a drink of water while someone tells me. Feet up, Nicole. That's the way to go. Okay, I vote for copper. What's everyone else say? I think the copper with this one will go really nice. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. There we go. I really like that. Silver. All right, let's put a silver at top and see what we think. Oops, now I break the leaves. Silver, copper. Oh, I'm sorry, Christine. Always at work and can't watch. Oh, well, you're watching now, darling. Are you sneaking? You need to take headphones to work and just tell people that you've got something really important that you need to watch and that you'll be with them later. That's unless you're a receptionist. That may not go down real well. Alright, I'm going copper. I really like the copper in here. So, all I'm going to do is try and remember where I had those leaves placed. A little bit of glue on the back. Now, I'm not much of a perfectionist, so I sort of like where things are and then just stick them on and then hope that they are in the right place when I'm done. I think I might raise, do you reckon I should raise that on dimensionals? Maybe have they got theirs on dimensionals? Maybe. Right, I'm going to use the mini dimensionals because my others are empty right now. I have to dig a new packet out. Right, so we're just going to lift these ones up. And something like that. Right, we'll glue these ones on the bottom down here. Oops, forgot the dimensionals. Alright, something like that, you reckon? Oh, this can be stressful. No, it's fine. There we go. That'll look good, won't it? Oh, that's cool. And then these ones. I don't know how I'm going to stick them on actually. Now I've thought of that. Maybe a little dimensional down there. Okay, which, let's see if this works. Stick the bottom of that bottom leaf. Oh, look at that. That's really clever. Oh, that's cool. And then this one, let's do the same over here, but hope it's going to stand out enough. Yep. Right. Take the top of that mini dimensional off there, and then we want to stick our this little leaf onto our dimensional there. And I'm not sure that's probably in the right spot, that one. That works, doesn't it? Brilliant. So now, to put this on, I'm just going to have to take out, oh, sorry, I nearly knocked my lamp over. Oh my goodness, what a tragedy. All I have is this end bits of my full-size dimensionals. So I'm just going to cut along the edge. Don't ever waste anything. And I'm just going to build it up. Because I've already used a dimensional there and there, I need my sentiment to be higher again. So I'm going to use several dimensionals stacked so that it's really high and sits above everything else. So we're just going to stack them together. Just so no one sees this bit underneath your cards, you can get away with some messy stuff. Alright, so now we are going to stick our sentiment on. There we go. Done. How cool is that? Does that look like the card, sort of, on the catalogue cover? There we go. Can you see? Do they look the same? They look pretty close. Hey, these ones just in a different spot, but that doesn't matter. I think that looks really cool. Alright, so if you want to hang around, I'm going to do another colour. Should I use different leaves? Oh, I don't know. That could be a bit of a challenge, couldn't it? That could be testing my brain this morning. I wonder if we use these instead. That'll look good. Let's try them. Right, so there's one done. Let me move some of this junk out of the way. Right, let's use these. I remember years and years ago in the scrapping world, there were these leaves like this, but they were, I don't know what they were made of, and they're actually they were a material of some sort, and they were really, really fine and see-through. I used them heaps on my pages. Does anyone remember what the oh, thank you, my green is nicer. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, you might remember what they were. You're a scrapper. Remember those leaves that used to be around? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. They're really, really fine. They're a pain to use because you had to try and hide an end somewhere to stick them down. And they're really fragile. Rightio, so let's try these. Right, I'm just going to have another drink. Hello, Val. Nice to have you here. Alright, so purple or green for these leaves. While you type in an answer, I'm going to go turn my fan on because I'm hot. There we go. So that's better. So gorgeous grape and apple green. I need to get some of that cardstock, so bear with me. Gorgeous grape. Ready apple green. Where are you? Where are you? You're a bright one. Okay. So, what colour for these? Purple? Okay, cool. Purple. Hey, Christy. Nice to have you here. Alright, so, gorgeous grape it is. But I'm not sure I'm going to get the card out of this piece of paper. So, let me bring my trimmer in. Make another little cards. So just put my trimmer out, trim this to 8, because I'm making a 4x4 card. And then in 4 this way. This is a beautiful purple. Am I still in camera? Yell at me if I'm not, because I just get carried away with my crafting and forget that, you know, you guys are there and I really should be showing you what I'm doing. Right, so let's fold this and score it. So we have our base done. Now let's do the sentiment and the leaves. And I need to clean the sentiment first. Except I've lost my... Where'd it go? My chamois. Found it. Stop looking, everyone. I found it. There we go. Well loved chamois. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. It just doesn't go dry. Like they say when you finish with it, air dry it. But I've had this wet now for like 4 days. I just keep it in its little container I've made for it, and it is still wet. It just hasn't dried. Maybe I should let it dry out, because I don't know, maybe it goes moldy. Oh god, I hope not, but we don't know, do we? Because it's a new product, so time will tell, I guess. Right, gorgeous grape. That's definitely the right name for it. It is gorgeous. You know, growing up, I remember my dad hated it, but when my brother got married and moved out, I took over. No, it was before he moved out. I don't know. But I went through this phase that I needed to have a purple walls in my bedroom. And my dad was like, oh no, it's going to be too dark and you can't paint over it if you change your mind, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I won out in the end. And I got purple walls. I actually like this colour. They're quite vivid. And then everything else in my bedroom was white. So I had like the white, remember Brodre, how do you say it? Brodre Anglais, or whatever it's called. Anyway, that was really popular at the time. So my bedspread, my Juna cover was in that. I had a little bookshelf that had Brodre, I can't say that. You know what I'm talking about. Had a little Brodre Anglais, that's how you say it, something like that, curtain on it. And yeah, everything else, I had white bookshelves, white tall boy, white everything, and these purple walls. Oh my goodness. It was just, and everything I looked at had to be like accents in the room, and accessories and stuff all had to be purple. I remember one birthday, my cousins bought me a purple elephant soap. I'm going, okay, I don't really like elephants. They bought it for me because it was purple. Okay, maybe I've taken it a little bit too far. Alright, so there's our leaves. Aren't they nice? They're so nice. Alright, I haven't used that ink pad before. That was really tight to do up. So they will be really tight when you first get them. And then they will loosen up. Right, now let's bring the big shot back. First of all, let's get these dies out for these ones. Big leaf and the little leaf. Oh, bring the big shot over. Anyway. Are you all still with me? Oh, thank you, Glenn. I love that bedroom. It was beautiful. And then I think that was before my brother had got married and moved out, but I was still in my room, which is smaller than his. And then after a while, I decided that I needed the bigger room. So Dad wasn't very happy because just like a year before, he'd spent all that time painting my walls. And then I decided that I wanted my brother's room, which was bigger. And no, I wasn't allowed to paint the walls in there. I don't even think I was allowed to have a feature wall. He was over Narelle and her silly ideas. I get the same look from my husband now when I suggest things. I go, oh, I've just had a thought, and he rolls his eyes. I go, oh, he knows what's coming. It means work for him. Alright. Cut out our leaves. Oh, they're so pretty. Have I got that around the right way? Why is it not lining up? No, I think I've got it the wrong way. That's better. Purple hair, Glenn. Oh my goodness. You know what? I love that. You know what's it called? The multicolored hair they have with the turquoise and the purple and that. I'd love to do that. I think at 50 odd. I didn't say that. That people might look at me a bit stranger than they already do. If I had hair like that. My daughter one time wanted it. Hair like that, rainbow hair or something they call it. So we bought the colours from Woolies, the ones that I knew that would wash out pretty easily if it didn't take. And then we got the thing home. I think it was a purple or it was a green, like a turquoise colour. Got the thing home and it said, because we didn't read packets in the supermarket, and it says that it won't work on dark hair. She's got dark brown hair. You have to dye the hair, or bleach the hair or something first. I don't know what it was. And then for it to take. And her father went, no bleaching hair ain't gonna happen. Okay, well, we'll still put the dye in and see what happens. not much happened. I don't know what we're expecting. There was a little bit, if you looked at it in the right light, then you could see a little bit of colour, but it really wasn't a great deal. Since then she sort of got off that whole sort of wanting that thing. So I could live vicariously through her and have her colour her hair like I want, and then I'd be happy, but I don't think she'll be in it now. Alright, so same thing. We're going to put our ribbon across the card. Too much maintenance. Yeah, I know. You tell I'm not a high maintenance girl. You see my silver highlights? I stopped colouring my hair years ago. It was all too much effort. And I went, oh, I don't want to be one of those people that, you know, like in their 70s and they have the pink rinse set. I'm hoping none of you guys do that. I'm sorry. Oh, Glenn, really? Fits right in at uni. Yes, she would. That's when I should have done it in my early days, but it wasn't a thing back then. Like, when I was at uni, it was still the, it was in the 80s. So still the, like, big frizzy perms and stuff. Oh, my goodness. And the really big earrings and shoulder pads and, oh, gosh. Showing my age now. Goodness me, stop it. Alright, so let's try these leaves. These ones, wrong way. Let's see how we go. What do these look like? Oh, I'm liking that purple. That is so pretty. Alright, so where's our trinkets? Do we want copper or silver on this one? And should I, oh no, too many choices for you. And should I use these ones or these ones? I'm thinking these ones, but then I don't know if that's enough. I guess it might be. So, right, ladies, here's a dilemma for you. Copper or silver single, or copper or silver multi-leaf. These are going to be very popular, these trinkets. So let's add that extra to the card, don't they? Just make it pop. Alright, who's voting? Silver. Okay, silver it is. Now, are we doing single leaves or multi-leaves? Come on, pressure's on. Where did you get the tabs for your new caddy, please? These ones. These. Browse, you talking about these? I used the tab punch. Let me just grab it. I don't get it without tripping over my big shot. Hang on a minute. Oh, here we go. Right, so it's this punch. That's what they are. And I'll show you how it works. So it's in the current catalogue, this punch. Goes with a tabs for everything stamp set. Alright, and it's sort of like, you can't see it much, but I think it slightly scores that middle bit because it's really easy to fold in half. There you go. And then there's a stamp set that goes with it, all sorts of cute things. Let me see if I can grab it. Tabs for everything. Alright, so this is the tabs for everything. So all these fit onto the little circle here. And then when you want to use it, you just put adhesive here and here. And then there you go, there's your tab. So I just made those for all my little sections in the catalogue. So really quick and easy. And I just randomly picked some colours. I think they might have even been sheets of cardstock left on my desk for another project. And I went, yeah, they'll do. Alright, so we've got multi, have we? As the multi seems to be popular, let's do multi. Alright, so I think I get the gist of that. Let's now assemble. Okay. Yeah, I just wrote on them rails. Yep. Just in black pen. So it didn't take me long at all to do them. The longest part was just punching all the ones, because as I went through the catalogue more, I went, oh yeah, I'll put a tab there, and oh yeah, I'll do another one there, and it's like, in the end, I thought, oh, is that going to be really hard now for me to use that catalogue, because there's just so many tabs. And it hasn't been too bad. They do sometimes get in the way when I'm looking at something that's not got a tab on it. Right, now I'm not mounting these ones on dimensionals. I'm just gluing these straight down. Am I off camera? Tell me if I am. You're welcome, Rails. Okay, now let's just pop this on so I can see where should we put our leaves. Our trinkets there. And there. I'm going to do the same because it's an easy way to stick them down, using these mini dimensionals and then putting that leaf on it. That worked really well. Yay, there we go. And now we should be able to get away with just the single level of dimensionals on this. So I'm just going to use the side sheet bit. Never throw anything away that you can use. Still really good adhesive on them. They work brilliantly. And I reckon about there. Let's see how that goes. There we go. Another one done. So which is the best? Which do you like the most? Bermuda Bay or the gorgeous grape? I'm on camera, Lorraine. Good. Oh, school's calling Mum. Oh, that's never a good thing. I hope it's okay. Right, if you want to hang around, I'm going to do another one. Because green was chosen earlier. So let's do a granny apple green. So, what should I do with the leaves on this one? You know what I might do? How about I stamp that on the card as a background, and then we can see maybe what leaves we want to use. Let's do that. And then you can pick. You like the gorgeous grape? That's popular, isn't it? I love that colour. It's like regal. Really nice. Okay. Oh, Glenn, did you see yesterday's draw for yesterday's Facebook Live? Because you won it. And your little prize is all wrapped up and addressed, ready to go into the letterbox, the mailbox this afternoon. So stalk your postie next week for your prize. Well, you might get it then this week. Oh, I doubt it. What's today? Wednesday. Not going to happen probably. So, you know, if anyone's on here and doesn't know, all my Facebook Lives I do, there's a little draw for a little prize. So if you are in Australia, sorry, an Australian resident living in Australia, and you are not a demonstrator, sorry, I can't talk today. If you like my video while it's live, comment on it and share it while it's live, or share it while it's live, you go into the draw to win a little prize. So Glenn yesterday won. You never win an argument. Yeah, I'm a little bit the same. But hey, you won, so yes. And yesterday's prize, I'm not going to tell you what yesterday's was, because you obviously didn't see my drawing of it. So on there I said what the prize was, so I'm not going to spoil it. So you have to wait now for the postie. Right. So, have we voted on the leaves yet? Do we know what leaves I should try? Oh, let's do this big wood thing. Now, with big stamps like this that are sort of the size of your ink pad or bigger, I tend to like to ink them ink pad onto stamp. Just makes it easier to see that you're getting a full coverage. Alright, so there's our wood log. Try and get this in the middle. Try a few of each leaves. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. So I might do one of the... How about we do one of these and then maybe mix it up. Oh, okay, big block. Sorry, I'm pushing my sign away. Right, move these two aside. Get our paper back in and stamp some leaves. So we should go this one and this one, I reckon. Those two or those two or those two. Oh, I don't know, I can't decide. Someone help me decide. Alright, first option, second option. While you're doing that, helping me choose, I'm gonna clean them. Oh no, I just put that stamp down to dry it off on a bit of scrap paper that has tails from the ribbon on it, and I end up with all this fluff on my stamp. First option, alright, so I'll put that one away, I'm not going to use this one. So these two, alright, let's see how we go. This chamois is my new best friend. Have I told you before? Oh, when I like something, I really like something. Alright, so dark and a light of each. Oh wow, it comes out a different green to I thought. It looks so much brighter on the packet. Wow, there you go. Oh, I've got this fluff from the end of the ribbon everywhere. Alright. So that's how I thought it would come out. More like that. But that is really unexpected. There you go. Oh. Alright, everyone chose the first option. Wow, that's the first time I've had a unanimous decision on anything. Right, picture up. Are you all bored yet? I'm surprised you're all still here. Thank you. I love company while I craft. I only wish I could do it in person with you all. But we're all scattered everywhere around the country. And my kids unfortunately don't like people in the house, so that's why I can't do classes anymore, like live classes, and I've had to go online. But, you know, one day I might look into getting a hall or something and do some live classes again, but we'll see. Rightio, so more washi. Oh, my washi's a bit dead that I have on the table, so let's get some new stuff. These really aren't that hard to put together, are they? Like, they look so cool. So if ever anyone out there is stuck for ideas, you want to make a card or you want to do a scrapbook page or something, case the caddy. That's what we call it. Case the catalogue. So just make something, copy something in the catalogue. You can change it up a little bit like I am here with different colours, different leaves, different layout. Well, not really the same layout, but you know what I mean. If you get stuck, just use the catalogue. Use the images in the catalogue. We don't all have to be super great at coming up with ideas. And crafting's meant to be fun and not stressful. And it's a great stress reliever. So you don't really need to have a creative bone in your body. If you can copy something, then you can make fantastic cards. And your family will be so surprised and go, wow, you are really, really talented. Don't tell them your little secret. It'll be our little secret. You don't need to tell anyone. Hey, Rouse, I am in Brisbane. Moved up here last November. And originally from Sydney. Born and bred in Sydney. Lived in Sydney my whole life. And moved to Brisbane last November. Came up to be with my mum. Because my dad had passed away in May. Came up to be with my mum. But unfortunately she passed away the day after we arrived. So we actually had to come up in a rush because she was in hospital really, really sick. So we weren't actually scheduled to move until the Friday of that week. And I got a call midweek. Mum's really sick. Come up if you're going to see her. Come up and see her now. Oh no. So we did. We rushed up, drove overnight. And yeah, unfortunately she passed away the next day. So very sad. Not what we expected. But you have to move on and things happen for a reason. And yeah. So now I'm in sunny Brisbane. Not missing Sydney and the weather and the crowds and the traffic and the congestion, and oh my lord, definitely not missing that from Sydney. Missing my friends, but you know. Oh, you're in Victoria, Rail. See, we're all over the place. That's why this is so much fun. Like, I can't see you guys crafting, but I'm crafting. You know what we should do? We should set up a little crafting thing. I have this idea running around my head. I don't know how to implement it. Like in a little group where we all just say one night we craft and we just post photos of what we make. And then if you're game, so you can jump on and do a little live like this. It's not hard. And you're amongst friends and fellow crafters and just share our ideas and stuff. That'd be cool. I might do that in my craft sharing group. So I'll put the link for that actually under this video when I'm done. And I might organise like a craft sharing night, and you don't have to jump on live, just everyone crafting and posting photos of what we're making. So then you know you're not crafting alone. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's try these leaves. I'm going to try not to cover up that background too much, because we still want to see that, don't we? Right, put our sentiment over there. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I like that. Oh, that looks cool. Right, I need to bring this one up. Alright, so here we go again. Copper. Do you reckon I should put the ribbon on this one? Freezing in Tassie. Oh, and fog bound. Oh no, Glenn. You know, I had my honeymoon in Tasmania. Yep, loved it. I so want to take the kids back there. So want to take them back. We did, first time I went down there was with a, so I'm just going to chat while you decide on the ribbon for me. Oh, and you also need to decide silver or copper. Mum and Dad, me, and my two cousins, both girls. One is 6 months younger than me, and the other is, I think, 3 years older than us. So I was, I don't know, in my early, we're all in our 20s, I think we were. Yeah, we're all in our early 20s. And we went with Mum and Dad in a motorhome around Tassie for 2 weeks. My poor dad in this camper van with these girls. Oh, I don't know how he did it for 2 weeks. It was a massive motorhome. It was like a dual cab at the front, and it was really, really big. But we had an absolute ball. It was amazing. I love Tassie. Need to take my kids. Yeah, we went in winter actually, Glenn, and it was a lot of things were closed, like the chairlift at the Nut, things like that were just closed. But we found some amazing, like there's this apple museum we went to, beautiful tea houses that we came across, and it was like every time we stopped, it became a running joke. When we stopped for lunch, it'd be, I'd have lasagna and salad, and Mum would have lasagna and salad, and everyone else would have quiche and salad. It was like we all knew what we were going to have as soon as we walked into any cafe, because they all seemed to have the same thing on offer. It was things like that you remember from trips. It's so much fun. Alright, so copper is the vote. Alright, is ribbon. I've got Margaret saying no ribbon. So copper. Yeah, I don't know if I need the ribbon either. Single, or I don't know where to put this one. Right, in there. No, I don't like that. It's odd placed there. Do you reckon? Maybe on top. I don't want to cover those too much. Does that look okay? Yeah. Oh, Barbara, hello. Nice of you to join us. Alright, single or multi? See, I can't make a decision, ladies. You have to help me out. Multi? No, I don't know. I'm struggling with placement of this one. Maybe over here. No. Right, you know what? Maybe I have that around the wrong way. Like that? No. Why am I struggling with this one? And there. No. There. Single or multi, ladies? I can't decide. What have I got the most of left? That might help me. Why am I struggling with this one? I love the green, and I love the thing at the back, the wood block. Well, this is not going to help. I've got equal amounts of them all left. Right, I've got more singles, don't I? Yeah, alright, so that's it. Right, I'm going to stick everything down, no ribbon, and then we'll muck around with where I'm going to put those trinkets. Again, I'm not using dimensionals on this one. Just going to stick everything single layer. So this is a great set, this Rooted in Nature. Lots and lots of stamps. And the framelets. I love in this catalogue how so many of our stamps have framelets. It's amazing. Alright, so now we're going to do singles because I've got lots of them left. And I'm not going to fuss around. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to fuss around anymore. Just going to stick them down. Right, where's my mini dimensionals? So if you like anything you've seen, get everything I have used in my shop. I have the link up here, nice and easy for you all to find. If you want to join my paper share, there's details of that on my blog. I will link all that underneath. And my classes I have running at the moment, I'll link all that underneath as well in the comments. And my craft sharing group as well. So we can all get together and virtually craft one night. I might do a few lives in the group that night if people want me to. And anyone can jump on live at any time and show us what you're making. Do a craft room tour, all sorts of fun things we could do. Right, so here we go. This one's nearly done, and then I'll let you get on with your day. Right, there. Is that straight? Fingers crossed. I have a crooked eye, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's not. There we go. Wow. I love each of these cards that we have done. And how cool was that? I had an idea in my head and didn't have a sample card to show you. We just went for it. So here's all the cards we made today. Can you see them all? We were casing the front cover of the catalogue. This one here. And we came up together with these colours and these leaf combinations. So that was heaps of fun. Thank you everyone for joining in. Your craft room's too messy. Oh, you can't see much of mine. Oh, actually you might. When I was turn mine around, you might have seen all the boxes at the back. Yeah, I should actually show you this one day, my craft wall outside that I have nowhere to put. Oh, it's pretty sad. There we go. So I love those cards. They're all so different but also pretty, and the colours are great. Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple Green, and Gorgeous Grape. So there we go. That was lots of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for dropping by. I don't know if I'll do a live tomorrow. We'll see what happens in my day. I know Thursday or Friday the kids want to go somewhere, so probably won't be home then to do any crafting. But thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye.